to even win the game. I don't know. The key is that New North, after Walpole went up 8, or went up 2, went on an 8-0 run.
Walpole's been playing good defense.
Yeah.
Like they're winning the turnover battle. I'm just talking about the game. I'm allowed to talk about the game.
We welcome you back to second half action here at the Walpole High Gym. Walpole currently trailing 22-18. For those of you who couldn't see the first half, Walpole initially went down 11 at the end of the first quarter, then clawed their way back, ended up being up 2 at the tail end of the second, and then New North went on an 8-0 run to end the second quarter, and that's where we stand at 28-22. Sawyer, 3 players have scored for Walpole. What's got to change in the second half?
Well, I mean, they got to just have people other than the Ryan Mack, Luke, and Chuck score. I mean, they can't just have 3 people score in a half. And I mean, they just got to spread the ball around a little bit more, hit some shots. And I mean, they had a great second quarter. They're winning the turnover battle, which is nice. They're playing hard defense, and I think they can win this game.
Yeah, and coming into this game, we didn't even think they might have even had a shot in this, and the fact that we're talking about that is definitely a good thing. Walpole really playing up to the ante. All right, we'll get the third quarter underway here. McDonald gonna inbound it to Luke Gaba. Gaba working against Wayshek, gets the switch, over to McDonald, heavily guarded by Spinelli. Looking to get in a chuck instead, swings it over to LaRusso. LaRusso against Wayshek. Heavily guarded, back out over to McGrath. Walpole can't seem to get anything here. Forces up to a tough shot, that's an air ball. Rebound New North. Here they come the other way. Spinelli. It's it over now, right wing. Fakes a 3. Wayshek over to Spinelli. Spinelli spins. Over to Wayshek, guarded against Luke Gaba. Wayshek starts his drive, goes in, bumps Gaba, back out over to Spinelli. Spinelli fakes a 3, and Spinelli traveled. So despite them being number 2 in the state, they've made quite a few turnovers.
Yeah, 10 to be exact. 10 to be exact.
McGrath swings over McDonald, straight up 3. That'll go! Ryan McDonald, ice in his veins, hits the 3. Doing it all for the Timberwolves, 28-25. Gets it back within 1 possession. Worthy over to Teagan Swint. Swint tries to drive, Chuck, great defense, gets the layup anyways. So what a shot there from Teagan Swint. Bodying 2 defenders. McGrath trying to bounce back over the other way, gets over to McDonald. McDonald be heavily guarded by Stom. Swings it over. Gaba back over McDonald. McDonald. For an option, gets over the right corner now. Gaba tries to get a screen. Gaba, step back, that'll be blocked. McDonald gets it back, however. 12 left to shoot in the shot clock. Over to McGrath. Against Swint, tries to lob it in, and nobody trying to get it to Chuck. It's in the hands of Oliver Worthy. Now going the other way with his New North into the right corner now. Doesn't take the 3. Long range 3 here. Will not go for an iron, no good. Offensive rebound goes right in the hands of Spinelli, who tries to drive, uncontested, gets faked, and he traveled. Spinelli had an easy lane to the basket and ended up making a huge mistake right there. As McDonald avoided the foul right there. Walpole still down 5. Gab gets it across. Over McDonald in the corner. McDonald puts up a 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound, going the other way with it. 2-on-1 here for the Tigers. Easy layup to Spinelli, who got it this time. New North back up to a 7-point lead, and finally, a timeout is called. The first timeout of this game by either team. 32-25, 5:44 left to go. So New North gets a net plus 1 point since the start of the third quarter. They lead by 7, 32-25.
I mean, like 5:44 left in the third quarter, and the first time out of the game for Walpole, or for any team for that matter, but for Walpole specifically, it just shows volumes to how confident she is in this Walpole team, and like that they can play at this level. They can play with Newton North, and you know, I mean, yeah, I think it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, they definitely showed it against Brookline. Of course, last Tuesday, they fought hard and lost by 4. They played one of the better teams in D1. Of course, this is arguably the best team in D1 in Newton North, but they've definitely played up to competition tonight. And so we'll see what they do going forward. Again, Ryan McDonald has only taken a small break in this game. He's been putting most of the points up on the board for the Timberwolves. He'll inbound it. New North crowd getting into the Walpole Timberwolves players' faces. Arrington over to Domino, just check in inside. Chuck, easy layup is good. And they're just feeding Chuckuna inside right there. Wayshak, tough shot, that'll go off the window. New North answers right back. Back up to a 7-point lead, 34-27. Tipped out of bounds. Russo gets it. Over to Domino now. Domino looking for Chuck inside, lays it up, can't get it. He had a wide open layup and just missed it. Said New North comes the other way with it. Swint against Chuck. Swint looks like it's fouled. It might have been a smart play from the Timberwolves as he looked like he had an easy lane to the basket. It's like Julian Zazek going to check in, and Jake Lyons for the New North Tigers. Stom will inbound it and safely to Swint. Over to Lyons from the right wing. Gets Chuck. Lyons dishes it over. To Stom trying to go all the way, lays it up. Gets a tough layup to go. The New North fans really loving that here. They're back up to a 9-point lead. Bounce pass over to Domino. Domino inside, Chuck tries to lay it up, gets fouled. Nope, they're gonna call the travel. Walpole falling in all sorts of disarray right here. Looks like Cash Control gonna check in for the Timberwolves. They're trying to feed it inside, but New North just playing heavy defense. Jake Lyons. Stay over to Swint. Back over. Left wing now. To Spinelli. Starts Stom. Over to Lyons. Lyons dishes it out. Wide open Swint. Front iron. Rolls out. Rebound Ryan Domino. Walpole's got to string together some consistency right here. Bounce pass. Cantrell heavily guarded by Lyons. Over to wide open Domino. Doesn't take the shot. Instead throws it to nobody. Now Ryan McDonald has to go over to retrieve it. And it'll be a backcourt violation, they'll call it. Walpole turns it over. Tigers will try to inbound it. Gets it in safely. Wayshak with it. Working against Cantrell. Over to Swint. Left wing. Top of the key now. Zazek inside. Tip. Tries to get it. Lyons who comes up with it. Swint. Over to Lyons. Lyons fakes a three. Now drives against Chuck. Goes the Euro all the way. Doesn't get the layup with the left hand. Rebound. Ryan McDonald has it. Arrington. To Cantrell. Over. Dangerous pass to Domino. Domino somehow gets to somebody. It's over to McDonald. Back over to Cantrell. Cantrell over to McDonald. Walpole almost turning it over multiple times this possession. And looks like they're going to call a foul on Newton North right here. Comes with 3:15 left to go in the third quarter. Matt St. Cyr going to check in for the Timberwolves. In for Chuck. St. Cyr has played not many minutes tonight. He had a short stint earlier in the game. Arrington. Over to Cantrell. Bounce pass inside McDonald. Tough shot. Too strong. Rebound as he hits the deck. It's in the hands of Tegan Twin. Trying to go all the way with it. Outside now, Lyons. Fakes it. Goes inside with the right hand. Doesn't get the layup. But gets fouled. So he'll go to the line to shoot too. Walpole needs to regroup right here.
Tough foul for Walpole there, and I mean, you just can't have that. I mean, if they want to crawl back into this game, they need to play a clean game, no turnovers, minimal fouls, you know.
Walpole just 7 points in this third quarter. Lions barely gets the rim on that one, with the Walpole student section screaming. Luke Apple gonna check in for Ryan Domino. Second free throw, Lions misses both. Back for the rebound, Gabba's got it. Gabba works it across half court. Gets the screen from St. Cyr. Gabba trying to go all the way with it. Gets it over to Kentrell in the corner. Bounce pass, tries to get to McDonald, he does. Down over to Harrington. Harrington still without a bucket today. Harrington tries to drive. 10 left to shoot in the shot clock. McDonald tries to race inside. Tough fadeaway jumper. That won't go. Fight for the rebound. Long rebound. Out of bounds. Looks like it was tipped off of Matt St. Cyr, and it was. It'll be New North basketball. So Walpole out there pretty hot. Second quarter. Have fallen cold in this third. Have not been able to get much separation from the Tigers defense. New North trying to push it back out to a double-digit lead. They held briefly in the first quarter. Swint, tough fadeaway, no good. Rebound, 5-4, Matt St. Cyr has it. Walpole trying to go fast with this one. Over to Kentrell, back out over. McDonald, a three. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Deegan Swint has it. Swint running across half court, trying to go all the way. Bounce pass inside, Staub, easy layup, that'll go. Tigers jump back out to 11-point lead. That's been their largest. Ball will be tipped out of bounds off of Julian Zazek's foot. Walpole retains possession. 1:44 left to go in the third quarter. Tegan Swint, after a long stint in this game, will take a seat for the Tigers. Gabba, dangerous pass, gets it over to Harrington. Harrington, heavily guarded by Spinelli. Miscommunication right here as McDonald hits the floor. It's in the hands of Staub, but it's picked up there by Gabba. Numbers advantage for Walpole. McDonald tries to post. McDonald can't get anything outside to Cash Kentrell. Bodies his man, lays it up, no good, but they're going to call the foul. So Cash Kentrell will go to the line and shoot two. And these points have really come pretty tough for Walpole in this third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, strong second quarter for Walpole, but I mean, third quarter, you know, not a great start, and I think they need to just crawl back into this game with some strong offensive possessions and some strong defense.
Kentrell knocks down the first free throw off the window. We're at 28-38, 10-point game. Second free throw from Kentrell. Makes both off the window, and it looks like we got a timeout. Looks like, no, we do not have a timeout. So whistle is blown for substitutions. So New North will handle it back out. Looks like Daryl Nicholas checking into the game for the first time for the Timberwolves tonight. Here's Staub with it. Staub, there's Spinelli. Back over now. Gets St. Cyr. St. Cyr has stolen from. Here comes Nicholas the other way. It's his first possession in the game. Trying to go all the way. Lays it up the way, and he got it. Crowd really liking that layup there. 38-31. Spinelli. Over to Zazek. Back out over now. Looks inside. He gets Nicholas. Trying to post. Back out to Spinelli. Spinelli gets St. Cyr. Tough defense there. Trying to go all the way. Tank is the layup. Rebound. Matt St. Cyr and McDonald. Walpole trying to go fast right here. Gabba. Over to Nicholas. Nicholas with a full head of steam. And a travel's called. So a mistake there by the junior Daryl Nicholas, after checking into the game, scoring his first basket, turns it over. So most likely the Tigers will hold it for the final shot of the third quarter. Looking to potentially get their double-digit lead right back. So I'm gonna handle it, cross half court, gets the screen, over to Zazek. Zazek against St. Cyr. Swings it. Spinelli signals the play. Back over to Keegan Swin, who just checked back into the game. Started by Harrington. Swin tries to throw it all the way to the near side right here. There's a three attempt in the corner. That won't go. Rebound though. Zazek to get an extra possession with it. Zazek against St. Cyr. Zazek, tough jumper. That won't go. That'll do it for the third quarter. So, after the third quarter, Walpole down by 7. They were down by 6 at half, and New North scores 1 point on them. Get the edge up to 7. 38-31 is the score. Sawyer, what does Walpole have to do to potentially win the game in the fourth quarter?
Well, as I was saying, just a mistake-free fourth quarter would be, great for Walpole. They could definitely crawl back into this. It's only a 7-point lead, and anything can really happen in a quarter, no matter what team you're playing.
Yeah, they got to get some open shots, and you never know. Anything can happen. It's the fourth quarter. All right, so Walpole up 38, or New North up 38-31. Fourth quarter coming up momentarily.
All right, start of the fourth quarter right here. Tegan Swint going to inbound it for the Tigers, protecting a 7-point lead. Gets into Stom to start the fourth quarter. Stom over to Zazek. Zazek, pressured by St. Cyr, is going to take the drive outside now. Corner three from Stom, got it. It's a dart there from Matthias Stom. Back up to a double-digit lead for the Tigers. Gaba tries to drive. Over to Harrington. Harrington bounce pass inside. McDonald, tough layup, that won't go. Rebound. New North has it, trying to go the other way with it. Jake Lyons. Lyons racing outside now. Swint doesn't take the three. Heavily guarded, tries to drive. Layup blocked. Out of bounds. It will be Walpole basketball. Oh, what a play. Looks like it was blocked by St. Cyr. It went off of Swint. And so Walpole will get possession. Still down by 10, however. Gaba trying to handle it. Looking. It's over McDonald. McDonald on the floor now. Against Lyons. Tries to drive inside. Backs out. Over to St. Cyr. Harrington. Still without a bucket today. Harrington looks outside. Inside to Gaba now with it. 10 left to shoot on the shot clock. Walpole's got to get an open shot right here. Gaba, tough shot. That'll go off the window. Walpole hanging around in there. They're down by 8. Swint tries to grab it against St. Cyr. Tough layup. That won't go. And they're going to call the offensive foul. No, they're not going to call the offensive foul. It'll be 2 free throws for the Tigers. So Stom will go to the line. Feeling the pressure. Front iron no good on the first one. Man, it seems like every time the Walpole student section on every free throw just banging on the floor. He gets the second one. 9-point lead here for the Tigers. Gaba with it against Stom. Gets the screen from Nicholas. Gaba trying to go all the way with the right hand. Can't get the layup. Matt Saint's here with the putback. 7-point game again. Stom, trouble with that, out of bounds, Walpole basketball.
Those kinds of possessions, both on offense and on defense, is just what Walpole needs to get back into this game.
Gaba with it. Gaba has it stolen from almost. Picked up by Harrington, however. Harrington gets into Gaba. Gaba trying to go all the way. Gaba puts up the shot. He got it. Luke Gaba makes it a 5-point game. Walpole really pressuring the Tigers right here. We just hit under 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Jake Lyons gets it into Tegan Swint. Swings it over. Wayshek over to Lyons. Good ball move from Tigers. A three by Swin. No good. Fight for the rebound. It's in the hands of Wayshek. Sorry, Zazek. Over to Lyons. Lyons gets fouled on the floor. It'll be side out for the Tigers. Walpole's got to get these rebounds right here. These extra possessions from New North has really just hurt the Walpole defense tonight. Looks like Nick Spinelli and Oliver Worthy going to check into the game for Julian Zazek and Matthias Stam. Wayshek going to inbound it. It's in the hands of Spinelli. Over to Lyons at the top of the key against Gaba. Lyons tries to go all the way. Tough layup. That won't go. Fight for the rebound. Daryl Nicholas has it. Walpole with all the momentum right here. Gaba, top of the key. Over to McDonald. He's been relatively quiet in the second half. Over wide open. Harrington fakes a three. Now takes it. No good. However, we got a foul. Looks like it'll go on Walpole. And this crowd would have erupted if Shane Harrington hit that three right there. It's a big difference. It's a 2-point game instead of a 5-point game. So New North still has their 5-point lead. Spinelli, over to Worthy. Worthy, back outside now. Back over to Worthy. Worthy top of the key. Over to Spinelli. Spinelli gets over to Wayshek. Wayshek against St. Cyr. Against now Harrington with the switch. Wayshek tries to drive over to Worthy. Thinking about it. Now tries to drive against Nicholas. Gets fouled on the floor. Tegan Swin will inbound it for the Tigers. With a fresh shot clock. 4:46 left to go. Walpole trying to climb back into this one. It's been an uphill battle the whole time. Quick three here by Swin. Pulls the trigger. Won't go. Rebound fought for. McDonald has it. Good heads-up play there from Ryan McDonald. Saving it from going out of bounds. With Gaba with it. Scored the last couple of points for Walpole. Against Wayshek. Gaba gets fouled on the floor, looks like. Beside out for the Timberwolves. 4:26 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Not a hard comeback to make, even with 4:30 left against this team. I mean, 5 points is nothing.
Nicholas drills inside and he traveled. That's Daryl Nicholas' second travel of the night. And it proves costly right here. Can't make those mistakes. Looks like we got a timeout called by Newton North. Trying to regain our breath right here as they lead by a score of 42-37.
Like I was just saying, I mean, 4:22 left. I know it's a tough opponent, but I mean, Walpole's hung with them for almost the whole night. I mean, the first quarter was a rough showing, but I think Walpole can definitely pull this one out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Coach Gallister going back to the bench, trying to get this team to come back. They sit at 4-7 on the season. On the outside looking into the MIAA tournament. You would think potentially an upset like this could really get the team going. Start out the season pretty rough, able to string together a couple wins before losing to Brookline. We'll see what they can do here. Walpole's going to go back to the floor with Ryan McDonald, Shane Harrington, Will McGrath, Luke Gaba, and Matt St. Cyr. It's not exactly their starting lineup, but that's who they'll go with. Here comes Jake Lyons, trying to silence the Walpole crowd. Sit over Spinelli. Spinelli turns around, tries to lay it up, can't get it off the window. Offensive rebound, Swin trying to get it. Pressure there from Harrington, goes to the floor. It's like it'll be New North basketball. Nope, it'll be Walpole basketball. They turn it over.
Huge hustle play from Shane Harrington. The last like 5 minutes of the game. I mean, that could really be the difference, maybe. I mean, who knows?
We'll see. We just hit the halfway point here of the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left to play. Gaba, trouble with it. McGrath has to save it and turns it over right in the hands of Stomp. Trying to go the other way with it. Stomp puts up the shot. That won't go. Rebound though. Swint has it. Over to Spinelli. Layup is good. Harrington with the Walpole Timberwolves down 7. Trying to spar a comeback. We approach 3.5 minutes left to play. Gaba looking for an option. Trying to go all the way, push against his man. Inside McGrath, outside now, back to Gaba. Over to Harrington, spots up a 3. Won't go, in and out. Rebound, New North has it. Tegan Swint. Tigers trying to settle it down here. Trying to use the whole shot clock. Lions, trouble with it. McGrath pokes it free and turns it over. Going the other way with it. 2-on-1 for Walpole. Bounce pass, they steal it. Turned over by Spinelli and out of bounds. Looks like before it was fouled by McGrath. Just a wild sequence right there. And it looks like Spinelli's going to shoot a free throw right here. As it looks like, not really sure what's happened. Walpole might be over the limit with the fouls.
Looks like Newton North's in the bonus.
Must be. That's not necessarily a stat that we track, but we'll see what happens right here. Swint battles in the first free throw, despite the pressure. Chukwuma Bendigbo going to check back into the game for Matt St. Cyr. And what do we got here? It's like a timeout called by Newton North. Trying to regroup here. Walpole down by 8 with 3:06 left to go in the fourth quarter.
I think it was a timeout by Walpole here, actually. But I think that the coach just really needs to regroup. You know, tough last minute or so. Up, I mean, deficit turned up to about 8, but I mean, you know, they can definitely come back. Still 3 minutes left.
Yeah, you hope it isn't too little, too late for the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Again, this is Walpole's first game since last Tuesday. It's been a while off the court for them, but they've tried to regroup and give credit to them. They played up the competition tonight. Ryan McDonald really spearheaded that first 2 quarters for Walpole. It's been mainly Luke Gaba and Chuck Obendigbo and a little bit of Ryan McDonald for the Timberwolves. Tigers will go back to the line. Spinelli will try to shoot a second free throw, trying to get his team up by 9. Trying to ice the game in the long run. Spinelli really hearing it. Conley makes the second free throw. Got Oliver Worthy going to check in for Spinelli. McGrath will inbound it, down 9 for the Timberwolves. Gaba trying to run across half court, puts the brakes on. Heavily guarded, and they're going to call a foul. Looks like on Newton North. It's like on Wayshek. McDonald will do the inbounding duties. 2:58 left to go as we just enter under 3 minutes left to go. Gaba against Wayshek. Heavily guarded. Gaba trying to go all the way with it. Tough shot. Won't go. Rebound. Tegan Swint has it.
I mean, you just can't have empty possessions if you want to come back in.
Yeah, Walpole's got to really swing the ball. Wayshek. Just calming it down for the Tigers. Left wing now. Swint tries to drive against Harrington. Tough layup with the right hand. That won't go, but they're going to call a foul on Harrington. And so Newton North will go back to the line. First free throw by Swint. Calmly knocks it down. Second free throw by Swin is good. New North back up to an 11-point lead, their largest. Walpole has really hung in there this game, but have not been able to come back, despite briefly in the second quarter. Here's LaRusso just check back in the game. He's played surprisingly little action for his usual amount. Gets hit and gets fouled by Swint. Harrington will inbound it for the Timberwolves. Bounces it and gets it over to Gaba. As we approach 2 minutes left to play. Gaba over McDonald. Walpole's got to put up some threes right here. They got to go quick. McDonald spins, drops his man, but does not get the shot. Sets in the hands of Nick Spinelli. And Swint gets it over half court as Gaba hits the deck. Walpole with lots of confusion on defense right here. Resets it now. Waycheck just going to hold the ball. New North not in any hurry right now. Stom gets the screen. Back over to Swint. Swint, heavily bodied and goes to the floor. Gets fouled. And it looks like, don't want to call it over just yet, but with an 11-point lead with a fresh shot clock and 2 free throws, it's like New North going to come up with this one.
It's a tough game from Walpole here. They tried to hang in there, but I mean the first quarter and I mean the fourth quarter really showed that, you know, Newton North's a good team and it's just tough.
Yeah, but you know, give credit to Walpole. They played a pretty tough game. You know, did not look very good in the first quarter as Nick Swint knocks down, Tegan Swint knocks down both free throws. Seemed like in the first quarter that this was going to be a blowout. They ended up fighting the whole way, and you know, it's not a bad loss to come away from, but you got to see where you're at after this game. McDonald's going to handle it. Wide open Harrington, straightaway three. That won't go. He's been ice cold tonight. And the rebound gets the lines.
I don't know how many more games Walpole has left, but I mean, if they have a good amount more, then I mean, this shows hope for the rest of the season. Hopefully they can come back from this with some lessons learned.
Stom trying to drive, wide open in the corner, doesn't take it. New North is playing keep away right here. Heavily guarded by McDonald, tries to go all the way. Swint gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Walpole after this loss, they'll fall to 4-8. New North gonna keep their undefeated record, at least in the regular season. And the New North student section waving goodbye to the Walpole fans right here. Timeout couldn't be called. Although it looks like a couple substitutions. Both teams probably going to empty their bench after this break right here. Potentially trying to get both of their bench warmers a little bit of playing time.
Newton North fan section definitely played a part, I think, in this game. I mean, pretty annoying, honestly, that they were this loud in an away game, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a lot of them, but again, to their credit, they really have turned up the heat for the New North Tigers. Kind of shows just how passionate some of their fans are. Walpole going to come back to the floor. Tegan Swint shooting free throws. And so what it seemed like initially, the Walpole student section leaving, a lot of them staying after the Newton North student section really mocking them. Interesting story right there as Swint makes the free throw. So now it's a 15-point game. Gaba going to handle it. Over to McDonald. McDonald's just going to put up a 3. Front iron, no good. And the rebound gets to Newton North. They're just going to protect it. About a 2-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. So we tipped out of bounds by McDonald. And it will be Newton North basketball. 27 left to shoot. Trying to look for an option inbound. Gets it in safely. And Wayshek just going to try to hold it. He's going to try to go all the way. Fakes a three. Inside now. Wayshek. Back out over. Against McDonald. 2 defender. Doesn't matter. And a very symbolic way to end this game for the New North Tigers. Just getting another layup. Gabo last 3. That'll go. Make it 54-40. New North does not have to run another play, and that will do it. So, Walpole playing the number 2 team in D1. They fight pretty hard, but they end up losing by 14. Sawyer, what do you think from that fourth quarter?
I mean, the score definitely doesn't show how close of a game it was. It was a pretty close game coming down to the wire, but then, I mean, the end of the fourth quarter, New North just showed why they're ranked so highly.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, that's going to conclude our coverage tonight here from the Walpole High Gym. Again, final score, New North 54, Walpole 40. For Sawyer Regan, my name is Brady Goldman. We'll see you next time.